Hello, my name is Molly Bauer, and I'm going to share with you the process of software testing. Many of you are probably wondering, what is software testing? Software testing is a process in which a software tester will go in and identify gaps, errors, or missing requirements once a developer has pushed through a new change to the software. There are many different types of softwares that testers will work in, whether it's websites, apps, games, so on and so forth. There are many different types of testings that they will do. Another easy way to kind of explain it is testing a software is when you go in and you analyze what the developer has pushed through and ensure that it's working correctly so that the user, once they go onto the app or system, it meets all of their needs and they don't run into any type of issue or error, anything like that. There are many different people who do software testing. Majority of people are software testing certified. However, there are some like myself who worked in a software company for almost 2 years. Originally started out as customer support. However, I quickly became a software tester. I learned from an incredible team of developers who taught me exactly what I needed to do, really helped me understand what to look for and be able to catch and see. There are also software developers who do testing, project managers, and so on. But it's very important to have someone who is not a developer, because there are times where a developer is looking from a different standpoint, whereas a software tester is more in the middle between understanding what the developer is needing, but also looking at the perspective of a user. And so that way they can build and report exactly to the developer what needs to happen or if it's working correctly. There's a very long process with testing. Once you get the hang of it, it's not as long. However, it's very important that you do it all correctly. The first step that you will follow is creating test cases. In order to do that, you will gather all of the information from the developer. You will understand exactly what you are needing to test. If there are any questions you may have regarding what needs to be tested, you will contact the developer and they will explain it to you. And once they have done that, then you will go into spreadsheet or some type of document where you will create test cases. In order to create test cases, you have to start with the basics, which is test IDs. Test IDs are very important for developers. Once you have completed your testing and you send over exactly what you tested, they will refer to your test ID for each case that you submitted to review and see exactly what was going on. Once you have created the test ID, then you will add a test category to refer to what you were testing at the time. Then you will add test information, whether that's person, place, thing, whatever it may be. Whatever information you are needing for that testing is where you will put that. Then you will put what should be happening versus what's actually happening, and the outcome, the expected outcome, and the actual outcome. Then you will also put whether it passed or failed, and then the very, very important at the end that you'll add there is a comment section to report any types of bugs or issues that you may have come across as you were doing the testing. Once you have completed that, then you will actually go into the system and use your spreadsheet to individually add those cases to the system. Once you begin the testing, that's when you really have to look and be sure that you're doing everything correctly. There are times where you will go through and you will not have any type of error and everything will work beautifully. But there are also times where you can go in and it may be that what they push through isn't working correctly, or as you're testing one issue, you can run into many other issues that weren't from this test case. However, there are times where a developer can push through and the coding can cause something else in the system to trip, which can become a huge mess or a little mess depending on what exactly it is. But that's what's so important about product testers is they go in and they look in the system, they test it like the user is using it, and then they will report to the developer. That way, when the user actually goes into the software, it's a very user-friendly experience. They're not running into bugs or errors or any type of issue when they are using the software because the tester has done that and reported to the developer, and the developer is able to correct that before the user experiences any type of problem. I hope you all found this very interesting. It's something that I'm extremely intrigued by. I love it. I love being able to use a different part of my brain to analyze and see a whole development come to life. And I hope that you all enjoy this, and I look forward to hearing your speeches, and I thank you for your time.